The colony was dying, and no rescue was coming. Commander Vexler split his attention between the tactical projection glowing before 3 of his eyes while the 4th tracked the station's collapsing shield grid. 12 Krathen battle cruisers encircled Station Epsilon, weapons charged and waiting. His people, the Torven, had mined this outpost for 6 generations. Now, they had less than 6 hours left. Shields down to 18%, the communications officer reported, her vocal membrane trembling despite her effort to stay calm. The Krathen are repeating their surrender demand. Vexler's mandibles snapped together in frustration. Surrender was meaningless. The Krathen didn't enslave populations, they harvested them. 700 colonists would be rendered into biofuel, reduced to nutrient paste for the Krathen war fleets. He had seen the aftermath at Theta Station. He knew exactly what awaited them. Ignore the transmission, Vexler ordered. Divert remaining power to the medical complex shields. Protect the civilians for as long as possible. Another plasma strike slammed into the station. Deck 3 ruptured violently, atmosphere venting into space with a howl like a wounded beast. 43 life signs vanished from the board. Vexler felt every loss like a blade driven into his chest. Then the sensor officer shouted. Commander, new contact. A ship just exited faster than light. Range 20,000 kilometers. Vexler's heart sank. Another Krathen vessel, here to ensure no survivors. Classification, he asked, already resigned. Unknown, sir. Energy profile doesn't match anything we have. And, it's accelerating. Fast. Extremely fast. It's heading straight toward the Krathen formation. On the main screen, a ship appeared. Smaller than the battle cruisers, perhaps a third their size, but it moved like nothing Vexler had ever seen. It twisted and rolled through space, ignoring every rule of conventional physics. They're hailing us, the officer whispered. Audio only. Translation initializing. A deep, rough voice filled the bridge speakers, carrying a strange undertone Vexler couldn't immediately place. Torven Station, this is the Warship Valkyrie. We intercepted your distress call. Civilian convoy asked us to take a look. Seems you've got an infestation. We're about to clear it. Recommend you stay sheltered. This could get rough. Vexler stared at the display. One ship, one unknown vessel, against 12 Krathen battle cruisers. Who are they? He breathed. The answer came in fire. The Krathen fleet opened up simultaneously. Plasma bolts and missile swarms converged on the newcomer. The Valkyrie didn't evade. It accelerated. Vexler watched in stunned silence as the ship flowed through the barrage like liquid metal, weaving between blasts with impossible precision. Not a single strike connected. Then the human ship returned fire. Solid slugs screamed through space at relativistic speed. Energy beams carved through shields as if they didn't exist. Missiles adjusted course mid-flight, hunting their targets intelligently. The lead Krathen cruiser detonated in a blinding explosion before its crew could even react. What are we seeing? Vexler's second-in-command whispered. The translator chimed. Sir, the language has been identified. It's called English. The vessel is human. Human. Vexler remembered the rumors. A young species. Violent. Unpredictable. Dangerous. Another Krathen cruiser broke apart under sustained fire. The Valkyrie tore through the formation like a predator unleashed. Hope, real hope, ignited in Vexler's chest for the first time in hours. The Krathen commander realized his mistake too late. The remaining ships scattered. The Valkyrie pursued relentlessly, disabling engines, detonating reactors with brutal efficiency. Sensor readings spiked. Sir, their reactor output is impossible for a vessel that size. The human ship executed a maneuver that should have liquefied its crew, then unleashed weapons that warped space itself. 2 more cruisers vanished in synchronized explosions. This was no rescue. This was extermination. Within minutes, the once dominant Krathen fleet was reduced to expanding clouds of debris and frozen atmosphere. 7 minutes and 43 seconds, that was all it took. Silence fell over Station Epsilon. Then the voice returned, calmer now. Satisfied. Torvin Station, this is Valkyrie. We're reading heavy structural damage. Do you require medical assistance or repair support? We've got spare components and a decent med bay. Vexler found his voice. Yes. Yes, we need help. But, what are you? What are humans? A brief pause. Then faint laughter. Commander, we're your neighbors. Earth's about 200 light-years out. You called for help. So we came. Docking clamps engaged moments later. The airlock cycled, and the first human stepped aboard, tall, confident, eyes sharp and observant. Her presence radiated control. I'm Captain Lisa Martinez of the Valkyrie, she said. My teams are already stabilizing your station. Vexler bowed deeply. You saved 700 lives today. Martinez smiled, not a predator's grin, but something warm. No debts. Neighbors look out for each other. As human engineers and medics flooded the station, Vexler realized something profound. Humanity had announced itself to the galaxy not with treaties or trade, but with overwhelming violence in defense of strangers. He later found a phrase repeated in intercepted reports. Approach with caution. Humans protect their friends fiercely, and destroy their enemies without mercy. Watching Captain Martinez tend to wounded Torvin civilians, Vexler knew which category his people now belonged to. And for the first time in generations, he felt true hope. Humanity had arrived. And the galaxy would never be the same.